is the third episode, part of the new series Slice of Hope, which is getting featured every Saturday. And it is driven in collaboration with HopeWorks Foundation. Our thanks to Jacinta Jayachandran as well as Kavita Garla for shaping this series. And our guest for today is Mary Jacqline. In the very first episode of Slice of Hope series, we have interviewed Jacinta Jayachandran, who is the managing trustee of HopeWorks Foundation. In the last episode, which is the second one, we had a great conversation with one of the mentors, Rashmi Lamba. And today we are in the third one, wherein we are trying to interact with one of the program candidates, Mary Jacqline, who is pursuing her post-graduation and has been associated with HopeWorks for the past 3 years. And as we prepare to delve into our conversation on the topic at hand, the most energetic HopeCitizen, here's an exciting twist. First, let us tickle the brain of Jacqline. And Jacqline, get ready for a rapid fire round of random words. What I'll do is I'm going to mention a few words and would love to hear the first thing that comes to your mind in response, crisply and without thinking much. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Okay, let's dive in. And here comes the first word, curiosity.
So curiosity, for me, it's new learning. Always I'm curious for learning something which is very new. And I feel curious for each thing that I learn. If I see one thing, like something new somewhere, I feel like I should learn it. So new learning is my curiosity.
Good one. And invention.
For me, invention comes, so it goes back to my school, Edison, Thomas Alva Edison. So, yeah.
Okay. And the future?
Yeah, well settled with a good bank balance. That comes to my mind.
Book?
Book, in sense, my 7th standard slam book, where all my friends have written their likes, dislikes, and all those things. So, book in sense, it drives me to there because I'm not a person who reads books a lot. So, my slam book is a book which I take and read it.
Interesting. Movie?
Oh, there's a Tamil movie which I like. Okay, it's the movie name is Varnamayiram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, talk a bit about the movie, just briefly.
Okay, a movie which shows that how a person grows from his young age till the age of his maturity, like be his childhood, youngster, being a youngster, and what are the things that he go through. Then when he touches the adulthood, and he just realizes about the things that happened in his life. So the movie is all about this thing. So every time I watch the movie, I'll be like, it's actually the new feeling, and I have a new takeaway from the movie.
Super. Food?
Food, always biryani.
Which biryani?
I like chicken biryani.
Place?
Place, my dream place, US. So it's been my dream for a very long time that I want to work and settle down in US. So US is the place for me.
Okay. Next is name.
My name Jacqline. It's so unique, right? So I like my name a lot. Like people, wherever I go outside, they tend to ask me, who kept this name for you? And all those things. So my name is unique. So I love my name.
And you are the second Jacqline on The Guiding Voice. We have hosted Jacqline Madison from New York earlier.
Okay.
Sometime in 2020.
Nice.
And education.
Education. So I'm doing a master's right now. So my dream for education is Harvard University. I want to pursue something in Harvard later on in future. Maybe an MBA or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I love the spirit. And the last one is hope.
For me, hope is always God. I'm a very spiritual person, so hope is always God for me.
Super. So, Jacqline, thanks for participating sportively. I loved all your answers. You made me a little nostalgic through your answers. And I really appreciate it. So, folks, welcome to the Guiding Voice podcast series, where we embark on transformative conversations for a better future. I'm your host, Navin Samala, dedicated to making the world a better place through valuable discussions that add value to your life and also to your career. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Mary Jacqline, hearty welcome to the Guiding Voice.
Thank you. Actually, it's a very great opportunity that I'm getting, that I'm in a podcast. Like allegedly today evening, we had some college stuff, and I was discussing with my friends and all those things, telling that they were like, "What are you constantly going through your mail?" And I was like, "I have a podcast." You become a star doing podcasts and all those things. That's the first thing which came to the comments which came to me. And I was like, "Okay, fine. I'm in a podcast. That's a really a great thing that I feel." Yeah, thank you so much. I honored.
Pleasure is mine, and stars, right? All stars are here on the Guiding Voice, and so far we have hosted more than 400 guests on the show from 40 different countries and covering diverse topics. And currently, this is the English podcast. In addition to that, we have one in Telugu and also Hindi. And really nice to have you part of this conversation. And Jacqline, I would like to understand
Yeah.
the top three things that have contributed to your success so far, and especially after joining HopeWorks
Mhm.
or throughout your life. You can share anything.
Okay. Okay. Coming to HopeWorks, so I feel that I've become more an organized person. Like earlier, I never had a plan what to do next. Like when I joined in HopeWorks, and people that, because we tend to interact with people who are professional, who are from professional background, where people come from corporate, they come to train us, right? So there they'll come and they'll be like, "I had this meeting, that meeting. We schedule so much for a day, and a Sunday is a very big thing that they are donating. They're actually giving up their weekends with their family and coming and training us." So from them, I learned how to be organized, how to manage time, especially planning for stuff in earlier. Like me after 12th, I didn't have any idea what to do. It was like I was like so blank. Then I just had a conversation with Jasanta ma'am, telling that ma'am, I'm confused right now. I don't know what to do. Or like all are telling do BCom. Other side they're telling BCA. Other people are telling CA. So I was confused. So at that point of time, then it was like before I could meet Jasanta ma'am, my family people had arranged for all the admissions and all those stuff. So I got into Mount Carmel for an BCom. Then I just discussed with Jessie ma'am, telling that, "Ma'am, this is what I'm gonna do." So she's like, "Okay, that's great. It's a great start, BCom." Yeah. Then I finished with BCom. Then it's unbelievable. I'm in MCom right now. So I have good plans. So first thing is you have to have planning. The next thing is always have a positive attitude towards whatever comes in. Like whatever comes into your way, it teaches you something new. As I said earlier, I'm curious for learning new things. So whatever comes, just see it with a positive attitude. Whatever, and the other thing, the third thing is that think on. I used to mostly think onto my criticism, what I used to get, the negative thinking. Maybe people might tell something negative about us. They found a fault in us, so they're saying that thing is as a negative thing for us, right? So I feel that you have to learn from your mistakes. So that is what HopeWorks has taught me. Like they come and correct us. They in school, colleges, and all, they'll literally embarrass you in front of your class, the entire class. But the feel in HopeWorks is totally different. They'll be like, "No, though they tell it politely, it'll be a little bit sarcastic, but we should understand it, that we are doing a mistake and we have to correct it." So these are the very big takeaways from HopeWorks and the things what I've learned.
Amazing. Like those are a set of mature thoughts, and I really appreciate you sharing that. Now I'm curious to understand and learn from you. How did you get to know about this HopeWorks Foundation, and what impact has it created on your life and your career?
Okay. So HopeWorks, I completed my 10th standard in St. Euphrasia Girls High School. I didn't have another option because PUC, before I could enter PUC, the admissions were full everywhere. Like almost the top colleges, be it Mount Carmel, Christ, or St. Joseph's, everywhere the admissions were full. So I didn't have any other option. I had to join the PU, which was associated with my school. So I was like, I joined the school, the same school which I've studied my 10th standard. So I did my PUC there. So after some 1 or 2 months, people started coming in. And they were like, there's something called girls, we have a session which is conducted by an outsider. It's an iGrow program. So they brought in some of the peoples from the corporate world. I can still remember there was one person who was a lawyer who came in, and he started giving a lecture. Is telling that lecture in sense, not the usual lecture what our college teachers would give. He came and he was like, it was just a casual conversation talking about his life experience being a lawyer and all those things. Then we each one of us, started asking questions, and I was a person who was answering, because for the other classes and all, usually I don't sit in front bench. So that day I was forced to sit in the front bench. So I just made an attempt to answering whatever he was asking us. So he was like, later they called me like, you're a sharp kid. Like, I'm not boasting about myself, but they told this to me. So they just came and they told me that you can become a lawyer. So my mind went there. Can I become a lawyer? Then the other session came where an HR person came. Then he started talking and we're like, let me be an HR. So each person when they came in gave me a new idea to be what can I be next. So I was confused there. Then I was like, I just went and spoke to my lecturer and we're like, who are these people coming in every Saturdays? They bring in me new ambitions and all those things. Later, Jessie ma'am had come to our college. She was an ex-Euphratean who studied in my school. So she just came in and she just spoke to us, gave an introduction. This is an iGrow session, what we are doing. It's helping you people to know which career path to choose. It's not only about doctors, engineers. There's world beyond it. So they just came in this book. I was like, okay, fine, this sounds interesting. So that's how I got to know about HopeWorks through my school. I guess that was a great plan by God, actually. If I would have joined some other place, I wouldn't have known Jessie ma'am and I wouldn't have been here, actually. So that is how it happened. So in HopeWorks, they made me understand my capability, my capacity to possess a thing, or how should I project myself in front of others. Because the basic skills what they teach is that how to have a presentation skill, very basic skills. Like, if you have to be good in Excel, you have to be good in Word. So each and everything they uh, just build up our skill. They're like, because outside world doesn't see how much you score. They're like, the way you perform, that depends. So that is how we are trained actually there. So I feel blessed.
Good one. And for those of you who are watching or listening to this episode, all the schools that Mary, Jacqline has mentioned, Christ, Mount Carmel, they're all based out of Bengaluru, India. Okay, and I would like to clarify. And Mary, I'm really impressed with the way you have articulated and how you were able to connect with the HopeWorks Foundation, and you are so proud about it. So I can make tons of it in terms of how positive impact this HopeWorks Foundation has made in your life and career. That is super good to know. And now let's talk about this HopeCitizen, right? So what is this HopeCitizen all about?
Yeah. So finally, after finishing everything, when we entered into HopeWorks, we didn't have something very formal. It was just like 8 kids coming in. We had some English speaking session. We had some interpersonal skill session, skill development, and all those things. So we didn't have a properly done sessions and all those things. So in that, the idea came up where we started the HopeCitizen program. Basically, the HopeCitizen program is a session which is conducted every Sundays, wherein corporate people come in and they speak to us, or people from different corporate background. Earlier, we used to have CEOs coming in and speaking to us. So this HopeCitizen basically empowers us and encourage every girl child to. They teach us how to be financially independent, be it through their trainings, how education is important. Not only education, apart from education, like even your personal space, your mental well-being is important. So each and every session tells me that to, to make it makes me feel that I am precious. That is how everything is done there. each one of us are precious. So in every session, you can see a person, because nowadays people tend to look outside world and compare themselves with others. But in HopeWorks, you can't have that. They'll be like, if they are doing it, their capability. Just look on to yourself and see that what you are capable of. That's more important. So the HopeCitizen empowers us, helps us to be financially. It teaches us how to be financially independent. Moreover, helps us build confidence. This is it.
Good one. Now let's switch gears and talk about the most energetic HopeCitizen. So why are you regarded as the most energetic HopeCitizen?
Me, first and foremost, I'm very naughty there. As my description itself says, I'm an introverted person in front of family and extroverted with my friends and all those things. Actually, that is true. I portray two characters. One is with my family and one is with my friends and all those people. So basically, when I'm with my friends, I tend to do all sorts of naughty stuffs, which I don't experiment at home. So because I'm the eldest at home, so people tend to tell that we have lots of responsibilities, like younger ones will see and learn from you. So all these stuffs come into my head, where most of the time I tend not tend to enjoy things. So when it comes to HopeWorks, I do all sorts of naughty stuffs, be it from irritating. Recently we had a stupid interview thing also. We did that. We had a mic and we had one phone. Just we had a phone and a mic. The phone and the mic was bought for interviewing parents there and students there, just to have their experience, or the parents how they're feeling like coming into HopeWorks, and the members of HopeWorks, the trustee members, like how they are feeling. The purpose was, the mic and the phone was bought for that purpose. But we made a ulta reverse, where we started interviewing people. We were doing stupid jokes all around, because we our sessions happen in St. George Medical College. So we were seeing people who were there. We were making fun of them, interviewing them, because when I was in 12th standard or some, yeah, when I was in 12th standard, we had an RJ who came in and spoke to us. So seeing her, that thing came into me that time, and still it is there, that I wanted to be an RJ someday. So with that energy and enthusiasm, I just go talk to people, just ask them some funny stuff. Well, at least for 2 minutes they'll laugh, right? Out of the schedules. I did this with Jessie ma'am as well, because that day she was rushing somewhere to go. So in between, we stopped the car and I was like, "Ma'am, how are you feeling today? What did you have for your breakfast and all those things?" Just a short conversation, at least for just for 2 minutes or just for 2 seconds at least. Out of the schedule, they'll have that relaxation. Just that smile makes me feel happy. Whoever it is, not only Jessie ma'am, whoever it is around me, like that. If they see me, if they smile, it's the kind of satisfaction what I get. So that smile is my energy.
Yeah. So here comes my next question. Like, how do you define hope and energy in the context of being a HopeCitizen, and how do these qualities contribute to positive change and progress?
Okay, hope. As I said, HopeWorks is my energy, and to come into that context, I feel it's more of the energy. What I get is it's from the people there, and applying it to my life. It's like there, not only this fun, we tend to learn discipline. Yeah, that is there. We will tend to learn discipline. Then when it comes to that context, I can tell that with that thing, I've been honest enough with them. I'm not portraying or wearing mask in front of others and talking to them. That is the place where I feel free with everyone. I can feel approachable people there. So first and foremost, discipline. Next one is, you find many loyal people there. So we have that loyalty, honesty between us. Like we don't allegedly hide anything with our friends there. So that is it.
Good. So now can you talk to me by sharing a story of someone who was initially disheartened but transformed into an energetic HopeCitizen through inspiration and guidance, other than Mary Jacqline?
Yeah, my friend. Yeah. My friend, her name is Mary. So she's my friend from my PUC. We studied 10th standard together, but we became close in PUC. So we both are Hope citizens. But the thing is that earlier in school, comparing from school, college, and now, what I see in her is the spark is actually different. Earlier, she used to be like very naughty. Still, she's naughty, but very naughty, not listening to teachers. Like, I didn't feel that she's not, she isn't responsible of what she's doing. She's like that. We used to be a set of gang, right? We used to hate these girls who didn't listen to teachers and all, like good kids with teachers. So this girl used to do naughtiness that teachers used to catch her every time. So she became close to me when we entered POC. So there we used to have a good time together, where I was like, let me come out of my comfort zone and talk to everyone, because I was made the class leader for the entire PUC. The 2 years I was a leader. So there, obviously, I should talk to people. So that's how she came in. She connected with me, and from that I can see that now Mary is multitasking. Actually, she's studying, she's working, she plays hockey. Earlier also she was playing hockey, but yeah, I feel that with the energy what I give her, like we vibe a lot together. If I am there, wherever I am there, she's there. Like that the condition is. So we inspire each other, because that you like she goes through a lot of tough times, very much. When I just talk to her, just for 5-10 minutes, if I just talk to her, I'll be like, I'm blessed. Like, she inspires me, telling that my problem is nothing in front of her. The same thing happens to her when I'll be like, when I just tell her, don't worry, we are there, you can do it. She'll be like, yes, Jacqueline, I can do it. Like every time she sees in me, she inspires me and I inspire her. That's how the Hope Citizens are brought up. We see each other and we inspire each other. So she became the cultural secretary for the degree college which she was studying, and she's actually doing really well in her studies also now. Earlier she was studying but not much. Now she is very responsible, and she's my best friend actually.
Good. So, for those of you who are not aware of PUC stands for pre-university course, which is a kind of 11th and 12th standard before someone enters into graduation. So, PUC is a term which is widely popular in many of the Indian states. And Jacqueline, this is one of the bubbly conversations that I'm having on this platform, and really getting
Yeah, yeah,
energized. And we have had an incredible conversation so far, and it's time for us to add some more excitement. So get ready as we dive into a series of intriguing rapid fire questions to which you need to respond crisply, just to spice up the episode further. Okay, great.
Okay.
Let's dive in. And here's the first question. One app, okay, you can't live without for productivity.
YouTube. If I don't understand my teacher's lecture, I go to YouTube.
Awesome. And what is
It's
one
always
thing?
YouTube.
Yeah, fair enough. And what is one thing you are really bad at that you wish you were better at?
I am very bad. Like I usually tend to procrastinate things.
Mm-hmm.
I am very bad at it. I cannot do the things like beforehand. I just procrastinate it every time.
Can you describe yourself in just one word?
Yeah, I'm a leader. I feel that because every time I do something, I feel that I'm a leader.
Nice. And what is the best way to celebrate after acing an exam?
After raising an exam, the first thing comes is that I want to have a loud music and have a nice dance, because anyone you ask in HopeWorks, Jacqueline comes in their mind only for dance.
And if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I want to control people's mind.
Oh my God.
That is the very big superpower I have. Yeah, controlling people's mind. Like, so that I can manipulate things however I want. I can do all sorts of stuffs I want. I will know before they think no, before they tell it to me. So I can just manipulate things. So that is the superpower I want.
Okay, last one for the rapid fire. What is one electronic gadget that would like to see or invent yourself?
Time machine.
Time
Who will
machine?
not want a time machine? I want to create a time machine. I just want to invent it.
And where do
So
you
that
want to go first? Past or future?
I want to go to my future. Because my dream is to get into Goldman Sachs. It's a company, right? So I just want to go and see whether I've gone into the company, so that if I'm not gone, I can do some changes there, here, to get into the company, because that's my dream company. I wanted to get in.
Good. I loved it. And let's flip back to the mainstream. What will be your one piece of advice, okay, for those who are pursuing their graduation or who are at the PUC level and who are especially from lower economical background kind of thing and lower income group?
Okay, so guys, please stay motivated always. Negativities will come and go. Like, people will tell you you're a girl, mostly for girls. For boys, it's fine, right? I'm not doing gender discrimination, but I feel that in every family, mostly economically background families, they don't tend to educate girls. They'll be like, after 12th standard, it's done. Go for a call center job. Here or there, you'll get a BPO job. That's what today's mentality people are. So I'll tell you guys, just stay motivated. Focus on what y'all are doing. Just focus. Nothing else. Be passionate for learning new things. Just be open to new learnings. That is the biggest advice I can give you all. And be positive always and keep smiling. Yeah.
Good one. Loved it. Loved it to the core. And how is your experience being hosted on the Guiding Voice platform?
I feel really energetic. Yeah, as I am. I feel energetic actually. The session, the entire this podcast, I feel, first and foremost, I feel little proud. Yeah.
Indeed.
Being a part of a podcast is something very big thing that it's not easy to get this opportunity to talk in a podcast, because you know how podcasts are now, like the trend is changing and all those things. So I feel really blessed to be a part of this podcast, and hope so we could meet up in another podcast as well.
Let's do it before you get into Goldman Sachs. And
Oh, sure. Sure.
Awesome.
I'll give an alumni talk from HopeWorks.
Superb. I loved your confidence and spirit. Keep it up and wish you all the very best on all your future endeavors. And I'm sure you will rock. You are a rock star.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining me today, Jacqline. Really appreciate your time and all the insights that you have shared and all the bubbly talk we had. I think I'm going to remember this forever.
Yeah, thank you. I thanks you a lot. Thank you so much, Naveen, for being a very good host for today. Host, yeah, right? It's host, right?
Yes, you're
Or
right.
the interviewer for today.
No, the host is the right
Thank you
word.
so much.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for being a energetic host as well, being matching up with my energy, right?
Oh, wow.
People find it hard. Actually, people find it really very hard to match up with my energy.
All right, good. And yeah, in fact, my energy is also contagious. What people say, I'm not boasting as well, but good to hear from you. And really nice talking to you, Jacqline. So, friends, that was our conversation with Mary Jacqline. And as I said earlier, this is the third one out of the 8 episodes from the Guiding Voice Slice of Hope series, for which we have collaborated with HopeWorks Foundation. And in case if you'd like to contribute to HopeWorks Foundation in the form of money or in the form of time or in the form of connecting somebody who can contribute to HopeWorks Foundation, please visit their website, which is listed in the show notes. And stay tuned for more interviews from this series. We will feature mothers of students and few more students who are part of this brilliant initiative. And before we dive into the exciting trivia section, here we have a small request for you. If you haven't already, we kindly request you to subscribe to our podcast. And because by subscribing, you will stay updated with our latest updates, ensuring you never miss out on valuable content. And if you have enjoyed this conversation and found the episode beneficial, it would be great if you could share with at least 3 of your friends or colleagues or your family members who can benefit from the guiding voice. Please spread the knowledge and empower others also to learn and grow just like you. And your support means a lot to us. Not only will your friends and colleagues as well as your family members gain new insights, but we will also gain new subscribers, allowing us to spread this knowledge and wisdom with wider audience, and we will continue producing valuable content for you as well as our growing community. Thank you in advance for your support, and let's embark on this journey of knowledge together. All right, now let's hop into the trivia segment. And today's trivia is about youthful energy. After that lovely energetic conversation with Mary Jacqline, I thought I would present you a few facts about youthful energy. Younger individuals tend to have higher energy levels due to factors like metabolism and hormonal balance. And as per American Council on Exercise, the regular exercise can help maintain youthful energy levels at people of all ages. And next one is about community engagement and energy. And engaging in community activities as well as social interactions can invigorate one's energy and sense of purpose. And as per a study published in Health Psychology, it is found that individuals who engage in volunteering experience increased energy and reduced feelings of stress. I think that was visible during our conversation with Mary Jacqline. Like, she's beaming with tons of energy because she's part of that HopeWorks Foundation, which is a for-purpose volunteer organization. And the last one is about energy boosting habits. Simple habits like staying hydrated and taking short breaks can replenish energy throughout the day. And as per the National Academics of Sciences, Engineering and Medicine, they recommend a daily water intake of about 3.7 liters for men and about 2.7 liters for women, because it is going to help you boost your energy and stay engaged throughout the day. Right? So that's about the youthful energy. And if you have come across any other tips in terms of boosting your energy levels, share with me either through YouTube in the form of comments, or you can also reach out to me through social media wherever you found this episode. And that's a wrap for today's episode. We sincerely appreciate each one of you for tuning in and being part of our incredible community. And we would love to hear from you folks. Your feedback and ideas mean the world to us, and do not hesitate to share your topic recommendations and also suggestions for guest speakers either through our vibrant social media channels or by dropping us an email. We are available everywhere, be it Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also on LinkedIn. Just search for The Guiding Voice, we are there. Or you can drop us an email at theguidingvoiceforyou@gmail.com, and together we can create content that truly resonates with you. I'm your host Navin Savala, a dedicated professional and an insatiable learner. And my mission is to make the world a better place through meaningful conversations that have a lasting impact on your life and your career. Stay connected with us as we continue this enlightening journey together. And until we meet again, take care, stay inspired, and remember, the best is yet to come. Bye bye for now. See you all in the next episode with another wonderful guest. Take care, guys.